Hello Year 10. In this clip I'm going to explain the World City Populations Map, which has been created by the United Nations. So that's a really responsible, trustworthy organisation. You can rely on the data in this map, and it's an important map for your inquiry because it shows you the city sizes and how they've changed from 1950 to what they're going to look like in 2030. So this is a really interesting map, lots of information in it. You can see the cities are shown by circles, and there are 4 different colours in the circles. The key shows us that the darkest blue is in 1950, going up to the lightest blue, which is how big the cities are going to be in 2030, which is a prediction, of course. So let's find Jakarta. We'll hover over it, and then you can see all this information in graphical form, which is really easy to interpret. And the first thing on that little graph you can see is that in 1950 the population of Jakarta was 2 million, and it is increasing quite steeply, and it's predicted to be up to 12 million, or 14 million rather, in 2030. And that's shown where I've lost it again. I've lost it. You can see that it's down the bottom there. You can see the year and the population, what it's going to, the city population, what it will be in each of those years. And then something called the global rank. And global is the world, so that's just basically where Jakarta sits, how big it is compared to all of the other cities. And we can see that in 1950 it was 46th biggest city, and it's increased all the way up to 2030. It will be the 25th biggest city in the world. And the national rank just tells you about how big the city is compared to all the other cities in Indonesia, and it's of course the biggest city in Indonesia. You can hover over, find your city that you're investigating and get exactly the same information, draw that graph and include that information in your inquiry. Have fun investigating.